You got that call and you were told that, what was the first thing that went through your head?
That he was going to die, that I was losing my son.
A 15-year-old is fighting for his life 2 weeks after being shot in the stomach. His mom still doesn't know how it happened. This is Wave News 11. I'm John Bold. The only thing Andrea Gomez Sanchez knows for sure is that her son Jose Baca was hanging out with friends in her apartment on Fort Haven Road April 24. Then somehow he got shot. Wave News reporter David Ochoa sat down with her, talked about the situation and how he's doing now.
Yeah, Gomez Sanchez didn't want to show her face, but she wanted to tell the story. She says all she was told was that one of the boys had a gun which accidentally went off and shot her son. Now she's wondering why a teenager has a gun in the first place and has questions about the response. Here's 15-year-old Jose Baca as his family remembers him. Happy, smiling, and having fun. This is him now, fighting for his life in the hospital.
We have not seen his eyes open or talked to him in 2 weeks, so it's kind of hard for us because, you know, we're used to phone calls every day from him, like, hey mom, how you doing, or text messages, good morning mom.
Baca was shot in the stomach while hanging out with friends on April 24th. Gomez Sanchez was told it was an accident that happened when one of them was cleaning the gun. Baca had 3 surgeries that night.
They know that he's gonna pull through, but it's just where he's gonna be at when he does pull through. Like, will he have problems with his brain? Will he have problems with his heart and lungs? Because that's the main factor right now is his heart and lungs.
After Baca was shot, she says her daughter and grandmother couldn't get a hold of 911. She says they started calling at 6 p.m.
For 30 minutes we was trying and we never got through to them. And my son was just there hemorrhaging on the ground because they just kept sending us to their voicemail. MetroSafe tells a different story. They say the first call came in from Gomez Sanchez's daughter at 6:31 p.m., but the call got dropped. 911 called back at 6:35 but got her voicemail. But they were able to get in contact with Gomez Sanchez's grandmother right after. They say LMPD was dispatched at 6:38 and got to the scene at 6:41. EMS was dispatched at 6:43 and fire at 6:46. Like my daughter, she's 17, and my grandmother, she was there, she's 81. They didn't know what to do for him, and I'm just on the phone screaming and yelling, like, put towels on him, hold pressure, because I couldn't get there fast enough for him.
Gomez Sanchez also has a problem with LMPD, initially telling media he had non-life-threatening injuries. It's caused her some grief because he's been struggling for weeks.
And he was not recovering and doing okay.
An LMPD spokesperson told me they make that determination by talking to emergency room doctors. As Gomez Sanchez ponders on the incident, one question keeps popping up.
At 14 years old, why do you have a gun?
She hopes it was an accident because all the kids are friends. But the situation has her worried.
If my 15-year-old got shot in my kitchen, what says that my 6-year-old won't be shot because of another kid that's carrying a gun?
Gomez Sanchez says Jose woke up this week and they held hands. She says it's good news because that means he knows who she is. There's a GoFundMe for Jose on wave3.com. David Ochoa, Wave News.
Well,